Welcome back. The Society of St. Vincent de Paul, they support a program that is referred to as the Weekender Program for Kids. And as you can see, we do have a visual here. And it's actually food that is sent home to children. And so in order to do this, they have to have fundraisers. And Laura Roobol is here from the St. Vincent de Paul Society, as well as Chris Coyea, and we all know Chris, the tenor, of course. So they're going to tell us about the fundraiser and why they're having this that it supports the St. Vincent de Paul Weekenders Program for Kids. So welcome to the program, you two.
Thank you very much.
So right away, Laura, tell us what is in your packet and the program itself. What is this all about?
So we borrowed the idea for the Weekender program from a program called Blessings in a Backpack, which is huge in the States.
Okay.
We made it our own,
yes.
And so what it does is it provides children who live with food insecurity food for the weekend. So these children typically benefit from breakfast, lunch, and from school breakfast and lunch programs during the week, but on the weekend it can be long and hungry for them.
Yes.
So that's where we come in.
Okay.
We provide the children in our program, and we should say children and teens. We go from JK to grade 12 now, which is a change from when we first started. We've expanded. So we provide these students with a baggie of food every Friday during the school year to help fill their tummies over the weekend. So today, for instance, was a packing day.
Okay.
So we packed 342 times 2 of these, 684 bags this morning, and they are out being delivered to the schools as we speak. We deliver them on Wednesdays every other week, just so that if there's a snow day or a PA day, the schools have an opportunity to make sure the baggies get home with the kids.
So how many schools do you supply?
We have 22 active schools.
22 active
yes, and
schools.
a 23rd one who don't have any children in need at this point. But yes, so 22 active schools. We're in every school in Brockville. I believe there's 11, and then we have Johnstown. We have 3 schools in Prescott. We go to Athens, Maurytown, leaving some out Toledo, Addison. So yeah, 22 schools across Leeds and Grenville. Mm-hmm.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
So obviously, to pack these, you have to have the food. For the food, you have to have the money.
Absolutely.
So this is why you're having a fundraiser,
Absolutely.
Correct?
Yes.
Chris, what is it?
So it's a concert called Home for Christmas 2023. And it's a wonderful Christmas concert that Alex Fleury-Chateau and I are doing and planning. We've done it for this group before because we think it's an amazing charity.
It is.
And so we've asked some of our closest friends and members of the musical community to take part. And we will be presenting it Saturday, December the 2nd at 2 p.m.
Where?
At St. John Bosco Church on Windsor Drive.
Okay.
It's a wonderful venue for this concert, I find, because it's quite a modern church, and it's very open concept with high ceilings, so it has a great acoustic, and it will accommodate lots of people, which is important because this concert does bring in quite a large audience. And there are a number of people participating from the performance side as well, so a big venue is important for that as well.
Are you going to tell us who they are?
I will. So we have a wonderful pianist that will be accompanying us, Margaret Whistle, James McKenzie on drums, who is another huge supporter of this. We have the Brockville Brass, which is a wonderful brass quintet. We have Quintessence, which is a clarinet quartet. The name implies 5. It started out with 5, but we have 4 now, but we like the name, so we thought we'd keep the name.
Okay.
We have a group called Festive Flutes, which is 7 flutes. Jamie Burt, a really gifted flautist, will also perform solo with piano accompaniment and also with me on O Holy Night. And all of my students from actually all 3 years, we are working on a show that we're presenting in Cornwall in December.
Yes.
And I asked the students if they would like to come out and sing one of the numbers from that show. So I'm hoping with all of those instrumentalists, we will also have a chorus of 47 that will come and sing a a medley of Christmas songs that come from Broadway musicals. So I think it will be a really splendid event.
I think so.
Absolutely. And it was beautiful last year. I mean, it was absolutely breathtaking. I mean, you know Chris's voice and Alex and the rest of them. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, really.
So the church is going to be decorated then?
Yes, we are going to make it pretty for Christmas to get everybody in this Christmas spirit. Yes, we
That's
will.
good. That's great.
Yes.
So flowers. Are you going to have some plants
Yes, so
there
we
as
have,
well?
we'd like to have a shout out to the Brockville Flower Shop Register. They're donating 4 big, beautiful poinsettias to us to help decorate. I was saying earlier, I'm the queen of Christmas, so I have a lot of wreaths that I'm going to come and bring out because we are a little early for the church to be decorated itself. So we are going to make it festive, though, yes.
That is awesome. Yes. So, Chris, what are some of the Christmas favorites that we'll be listening to? You mentioned one, and I love that
Mary,
one.
Did You Know, which is a beautiful solo that Jamie Burt will play on flute with piano accompaniment. Alex, of course, will sing White Christmas. I'll do Oh Holy Night, Winter Wonderland. Of course, I'll Be Home for Christmas because that goes with the name of the show. You know, the clarinet group, we're doing a wonderful version of Mr. Grinch. You know, as one of our things. The Brockville Brass is doing some really beautiful traditional brass choir carols. I don't know, I think it's...
So there's something for everyone
there really is. There really is. And then the medley that the students are going to sing, that's 9 minutes long. And that's from... You'd be amazed how many big... Christmas hits there are that originally came from Broadway musicals. So yeah.
That's nice.
Looking forward to hearing it.
So let's talk about the cost. What's this where do we get tickets, and how much is this?
Free will donation. So we, because we help families that struggle, we don't want to make it exclude them from anything that we do.
Yes.
So it will be a free will donation, and we'll have a basket if you're able.
Yes.
And if you're not, then please come anyway. The 2 o'clock time frame, we think will be better for young families. So hopefully we're hoping to get more families out. So yeah, it's like I say, free will donation. Yes.
Well, go ahead, Chris.
No, I was going to say, and I'm almost a senior. I know that so many of my friends don't want to drive at night after dark, especially if it's wintry weather, and it could be. And so we find that afternoon is attractive for young families, but also for seniors as well. So,
I agree with you. I agree. Yes, it's nice that you're doing that and you're thinking of seniors and families. That's super good.
Yeah.
So the packaging. What do you actually aim for when you're packing your bags? And do you need volunteers to help with this? Because I can just imagine, like you're expanding all the time.
Yes.
So you need people to help.
We just buoyed our ranks with 3 new volunteers. So yeah, we have about 18 of us that do this. And I say today we packed a whack a baggie. So we do it we pack it all uniformly. It doesn't matter who packs a baggie. We go down the same 2 tables and pack it all the exact same way. It makes it really easy to deliver to the school because we fit then 3 bags of those into a plastic bag. We line them all up at the door. So yeah, we have a real system how we get, like I say, 684 bags out the door every 2 weeks.
They are experts. They pack those things like a jigsaw puzzle. And I know I've been there and seen they get huge skids of the product. And first of all, they have to unpack all of those boxes, and then everything is sorted around the room. And then literally these volunteers go along and they know exactly what to grab and how to place it in the bag. And it's really something to watch it happen. But like over 600 bags today,
That's
right?
A lot of bags.
It is.
How long would that take?
Well, we start at 9:30 every other Wednesday, and we're done by about 11:30. So 2 hours to pack that many. Now we start with a whole bunch packed ahead because we have one school that gets 132 bags. So we get them right out the door at 9:30, and then we fill in from there. So we do have extras now packed for in 2 weeks so that we can get those first deliveries. Important. We don't have the room to pack to pile all of those on the floor.
Yes,
So we get
yes.
them out the door, and then we,
Oh my
Yes.
They have a system.
Yeah,
They
we have,
a system, yeah.
And we train everybody the same way. We have the labels on the table, how many of each go in the bags, like I say, just because it makes it so easy
Yes,
to have it all
yes.
done the same way, uniform, and easy to count when they're lying on the floor. Yeah.
Henry Ford would be proud.
Yes,
If he watched
yes.
he'd watch that assembly line. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We actually, during COVID, a little anecdote, when we could only have 5 people,
Right.
volunteers at any one time, we had one lady, we packed the bags in 2 different sessions, about 3 hours each, and she went 1.8 miles around and 12 feet a table. Like, we just go in a circle, 12 feet a table, 1.8 miles. So that's a lot of steps.
So if there's someone who just loves the program and they want to help out, what do they do, Laura?
Yeah, well, we have a Facebook page, SSVP Brockville, where you can message me. I'm the Facebook lady. You can message me and I can get information back. As far as food fundraising, we have Dr. Leslie Belanger, chiropractor, is running a food drive for us in her office for the month of, for November and December.
Good.
So everything, she did that for us 5 years ago, and I think we got 1,100 food items. And so here we are 5 years later, and she's doing it again. So yes, we have the listing on our website of everything that we put in the bags.
Okay.
So anybody that wants to donate those items, like granola bars or granola, we don't care what brand they are. We aim for nut-free on everything.
Yes,
So that
yes.
is one thing. But other than that, it doesn't matter who the makers are. If you have granola bars, we'll take them.
Do you see this program expanding even more?
Well, we are in every school in our catchment area right now. So with the exception of one out in Lansdowne, and not sure we're going to get there. It's 50 kilometers away.
Yes,
And
yes.
But it's the number of kids needing our assistance, right? So 22 local schools, and like I say, we see the need rise. So absolutely, and we never say no, and that's the beauty of the support of a local community, is when a school messages me and say, we have 6 new kids, I never have to go, let me check. We have the funds to do it, and I mean, we look at Chris and his wonderful connection. His sister Jackie is our treasurer and helps with the Weekender program. So coming from a community like Brockville and the surrounding area, we are really blessed that we have a good network of people that work together to make things better for those that are less fortunate. And I really want to send so I keep touching Chris. I really want to give a shout out to Chris and to Alex and all of their wonderful network of soloists and musicians. I mean, they not only donate their time and their talent, but I mean, they take up a Saturday to come and help us. I mean, that's amazing.
It is amazing.
Yeah, we are so blessed to have the support that we do in the community. But we planned on $285 for a year for a student this year, and we did that last April, and we're thinking it's around 300 now. And we planned on 300 students, and we have 342. So the 85,500 that we were aiming for is blown out the door. So we're probably looking at 100,000 to run it this year.
Yes.
So so we just thanks to people like Chris and Alex, and we just keep fundraising
donors.
until we get the total.
Right, okay.
So donations are. We have on our website too. We have e-transfer.
Oh, good.
Ability
Yes,
now to do
yes.
that. Yes.
Yeah, very handy. Then.
Yes.
Thank you for coming in, and thank you for what you're doing here with the children. It's so important. And Chris, thank you, and Alex, and all your friends. You have many friends.
Our pleasure.
Yeah,
Our
thank
pleasure.
you.
Yeah.
And thank you for your support, for having us
Absolutely.
on here again. We really appreciate that. I want to do a quick shout out to Photo Visions for doing our poster and printing it off free again this year for us.
Hey.